Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. I want to welcome everyone back, welcome all my new subscribers. I also want to just quickly say thank you to everyone who has sent me a Cash App or a super thanks or whatever. You guys have no idea how much it's appreciated. Even when it's even very small amounts, it all adds up, so thank you. All right, let's get into this, you guys. All right, so I've restarted this video a couple times because I keep getting interrupted. So let's see if we can get through it this time. I'm just cleansing while I talk. So there's a situation here that's coming into my energy, and I'm getting that it's most likely criminal activity that's transpiring, okay? So there's something about email hacking, and I'm trying to look for the right word because I don't really know what it's called. But basically what I'm picking up is that somebody hacked perhaps your email. You could have sent a message to someone and you never heard back from them. And the reason why you never heard back from them is because somebody, the person who had your email hacked, contacted them and told them a whole bunch of lies about you. I'm getting this could be in a business setting, like they could have used, like they could have said, like for instance, they could have contacted you if you're a reader and been like, oh, hi, I saw your platform and I wanted to get a reading. Like, let's just say, for instance, it was me who messaged somebody on email and they never got back to me. I am like, okay, what's going on? And then come to find out within like 24 to 36 hours, somebody reached out and told this person a bunch of lies and stuff that just wasn't true. And now this person essentially needs to reach out to you and tell you what transpired. Otherwise, they're going to be complicit and guilty by association. These people are criminals. They're an organization is what I'm getting. And they don't care. People are collateral damage for them. They just use them to get what they want. They could be very good at psychologically involving people. Okay, and what I mean psychologically involving people, I mean like spinning things in a way that makes sense, but they're doing it specifically to alienate whoever this is for, from friends, family, business, what have you. They're trying to basically follow in your footsteps and cause problems everywhere you go. So, again, I just want to make sure it's clear. I don't know any of these organizations. I don't know any of you guys personally. I have my own life and I stick to my own life, my own business, and sorry, y'all, I'm just kind of watching. Somebody could have a tattoo that's like all the way up their leg. Like it could be from the ankle to the hip. Or somebody has a tattoo on their leg. Okay, I don't know. That could be significant. This person could have really dark hair, like almost like black hair. Okay, so anyway, let's get into this. So, but yeah, what I'm getting is these people's loose lips now have sunk this ship for them. Confirmation. Did you hear that? Okay, so this is significant for someone. And again, if these karmic cross watchers happen to be watching me, and I believe that they are, because I wouldn't be picking this up if they were not in my energy, right? So what do I mean by that? I mean that and by the way, you guys, I hope my sound is okay. I don't have my mic plugged in because my battery was dead and I'm charging my phone. Okay, so what do I mean by being in my energy? I mean, if you get in my energy and you're breaking any kind of laws, any kind of doing anything criminal, if you're involved with anybody who's doing anything criminal, I'm going to pick up on it. I'm very accurate when it comes to my channeled messages as well as my card readings. And I'm not saying that to be cocky because I'm a very humble person. However, it's the truth. And so that being said, somehow, some way, these people have got into my energy, and they could be perhaps, you know, hacked into my phone. They could be following me on an app. They could be harassing me through fake accounts. They could be walking by my home. They could live next door, whatever, okay? Whatever the case is, I'm picking up on these people's energy, and I'm not going to stop picking up on what their evil, dark actions are until Spirit has given me every single solitary secret they are trying to keep. Okay? So if you are a karmic cross watcher and you are seeing your business come out in these readings, then I highly suggest disconnecting from my energy. What do I mean by that? If you've hacked me, you need to exit my phone. If you have hacked my email, you have hacked, I don't know, anything. Y'all. Or you, like, maybe you somehow live next door, you're following me on social media, whatever the case is. If you are a karmic cross watcher and you're sharing my readings with others through any kind of app, I'm going to pick up on what you're doing and all of your karmic secrets. Okay? So again, if you don't want me picking up on the disgusting things that you partake in, then just simply stay out of my energy. It's not hard. It's much easier just to stay out of my energy than it is to continue doing these things. I'm getting that these people do not understand how tarot works. They think people who are tarot readers are frauds. Okay? And I don't know. I don't know what they think, but I'm getting that they don't believe it's legit. But they're going to become believers if they continue watching this channel and continue seeing their things come out in the reading. Okay, let's get into this. I found this deck yesterday. I made this deck, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago. And it's got just like letters. It has dates. M-A, Ma. Somebody could be called Ma. Somebody could call their mother Ma. Okay, so it has dates. It has signs, zodiac signs, and letters. It's not a very big deck. Oh my gosh, I almost said. Okay, so anyway, it's not a very big deck. And so we're going to go ahead and start by getting some messages here, and then I'm going to go into some other cards, okay? All right, let's say a quick prayer. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what letters, numbers, zodiac signs do we need to be aware of? $2012 and the initial Y. You know what is interesting is this Y, the way I wrote it, it looks like a rune. No? Let me look this up really quickly, you guys. Just really fast. I promise I won't take too long. I just know that if I'm getting something, it's going to be okay. It says the rune most commonly associated with Y hold on, I don't want to. The rune used for the Y sound depends on how the sound is pronounced and given. J-E-R-A, Hera, or Yera. Symbolism represents the harvest, the cycle of the year, and rewards for hard work. Okay, so strength, transformation, endurance. So you could have endured something for a very long time. Your strength is unmatchable. I don't even know if that's a word. Someone's name could be Yara, Hera, something like that. And whatever this cycle is, it could be coming full circle in fall, which is right around this time, right? We're getting ready to go into fall. Now, the other thing this could be is that in 2012, this, whatever this cycle is started. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? Oh, there's one card in here that says yes. It says yes. Now we have 2014. Something could have happened 2012 to 2014. I'm going to put the yes back. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Ooh. S. Something about S. J. Somebody with the initial L could be involved in this too, a Virgo. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? Thank you. 2017 and Pisces. Something about 2017 and a Pisces. A Virgo could have had something to do with something. A Pisces could have had something to do with something. 2012, 2014, and 2017. So that's interesting, right? It's interesting that we've gotten 2013. So we've got 2012, 2013, and 2014. This has been, whatever's going on here is significant in these years or from the beginning to 2011. So something could have started in 2011, continued on through 2012, 2013, 2014. What else, Holy Spirit? 2015. Something tells me 2016 is going to come out as well. We have the letter T. So we have the initial S, J, Y, or T. First, middle, or last. That could be significant in regards to this situation. Someone's name or initials could be JT. Someone's name could be J. Someone's, I'm not going to speak on it until we get more letters. But let's see if anything else comes out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I just get a few more cards, please? H. Someone's initials could be TH, JT, JS, SH, whatever. You guys get the point. So now we have the initial H as well. U. Someone's initial U, first, middle, or last, could be involved. And whatever this is, 2018. Wow. Something's gone on here for a really long time. Something about 2016 and 2020. G. T. Somebody could drive a car that's a GT. So we have 2012 through 2020, every year from 2012 to 2020 out. M keeps popping up. All right, let's just get two more and then we're gonna go into another deck. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? you. One final card. Gut. Somebody's gut feeling could have said something. You could have a gut feeling about something. This person's initial could be SJYTH or U. Or somebody did something that caused some problem with someone's stomach. We have 2 U's out here. I didn't even know there was 2 U's in this deck. Okay, somebody could have done something to you. We have 2 T's as well. Someone's name could be Gus. We have Sagittarius. So there could be a Sag involved. We have Virgo and Pisces. Ooh, hold on, y'all. E. Somebody with the initial E. I'm just looking to see if any of these. So we have STE. I don't know, those could be someone's initials. Okay, I'm running out of space. All right, ooh, and V. Somebody's name could be Steve, S-T-E-V-E. We've got that. Oh, we don't have E, my bad. Oh yeah, we do. Just got it, okay. So we have S-T-E-V. So we've got somebody's name could be Steve and or Jay. That's involved in something. Something that spanned from 2012 to 2020. All right, D. Something about someone's ID could be significant. Wow. And we have Aquarius. So something about an Aquarius and identification. All right. All right, let's get some overall energy. ID, huh? Something about a house. Oh, this could be somebody that a house of faith. Something could have happened in a church. I don't know. I picked that up the other day. We have bliss. This could be somebody that you loved that was involved in something here, collective. Somebody that at some point you loved, or somebody made you happy, or something that happened between, oh, my bad. We have 2011 through 2020. So whatever happened between 2011 and 2020 is significant. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Enamored, yeah. What did I just say? Somebody you could have really been in love with. You could have been enamored by this person. You could have dated them. Their name could have the initial U-G-H-S-T-V-Y. All right, what other cards do you have for us? Somebody have green eyes. Blocked. This person that you love could have purposely tried to block you, collective. Cause you no access when it came to something. Yeah, you, this healer. Somebody could have said you were like, I don't know. Let's get into it. I don't want to say anything yet. You could heal with your hands. This could be a Reiki healer. Somebody could have tried to block you from a healer, a Reiki healer, cause some sort of confusion and illusion. Wow, this is like interesting. All right. They tried to cause some sort of change for your future when it came to something. Let's get one more and then we'll clarify. Ice Queen. Yeah, this person could be like somebody you cut off. You could be well aware of what's gone on. Somebody could actually look like this. Dark hair. So let me give you some numbers. We have 9, 36, 41, 58, 63, 80, and 99. Okay, we're gonna clarify these, you guys, because that's what we do. So somebody could have reached out, somebody you dated could have reached out to somebody that, I mean, if we're going with the channeled message from the beginning of the reading, this person by one of these names, Jay or Steve or any of these initials, could have reached out to a healer. Like, you could be part of this healing community. This person purposely reached out to them in order to cause some sort of confusion and paint some sort of illusion in your life to change something. Now, this could be because you cut them off. You could have broke up with this person. You could have you put up some boundaries with this individual and they didn't like that. This could be because maybe this was somebody you were dating and you never put up boundaries with them because you loved them, you were enamored with them. And so when you finally did, they were like, what the F? Yeah. So they did this to somebody who's in high honor. I'm getting that this is directly related to the channeled message, okay? So you're in high honor, and this person has been reaching out to people, whether these are people you were going to work with, what you were going to date, this could even be family members. They were trying to bother you, a sweetheart, an innocent person who's balanced and on their path, an earth angel who's in high honor. They expected to do something here. They told this karmic masculine reached out to someone and said, oh, you better protect yourself. To whoever this person is. So this could be you. I'm assuming this is you, collective. Oh, shoot. That's interesting. Hold on. What do we got here? A feminine. Somebody could have reached out to a feminine. This is like Empress energy. Or they spoke about a feminine energy and said you were sick and you had a whole bunch of lovers. To be cautious, but that's not something that... I'm getting that it's actually the other way around. This deck is still a little bit new, guys, so it's hard to shuffle. Just shuffle it backwards. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some clarification for enamor? Yeah, projection. What did I just say? It just slid right out of the deck. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify enamor, please. This deck is still a little hard for me to shuffle, you guys, because it's so new, so bear with me. What do we need to know about this enamor, Holy Spirit? What does the collective need to know? Tell us about this enamor. 63. Somebody could be born in 1963. We have gossip, trash talk. And we have Aries in reverse. So this could have been a karmic Aries that reached out to someone, or somebody who has heavy like Aries in their chart. They could be a Aries rising, but they're karmic. We have energy work and unconditional love. So yeah, somebody put a lot of energy into talking trash about somebody they've dated in the past. There you have it. They put a lot of energy into this, and you're just an unconditionally loving person. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify blocked. Oh, we have alpha. I almost thought it said aura. It kind of looks like it. So this person could have been trying to either dominate you or dominate someone else. Or this person is the leader of this gossip and trash talk that put a lot of energy into trying to block somebody who's has unconditional love for people. You could be this leader, or this person's actually leading the pack here with something. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some information for blocked? Oh, somebody was okay. Impersonation. Somebody could have been impersonating you with identification that they stole. Or they said this about you, one or the other. I'm getting that this is most likely them. They could have said that, they could have been saying these things about you. And again, if you didn't do them, then there's no need to worry. That part of the reading is just not for you, okay? Okay, let's get one more for blocked. So they were trying to block you when it came to something. They could have said that you were like a fraud and a thief or something. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to make sense of this, okay? Spellwork. Yeah, it backfired though. They were trying to do some sort of spell work here to block you. They could have been trying to do some, you know, curse your life, curse the people that you associate with, or cause problems for you with the people you associate with. They were lying. They were trying to transform something here with spell work by lying. The truth could have been no, but this person lied and said yes or something. They could have been saying something about you, collective, and really you are on your path. Whatever they did here, this spell work that they tried to do in your life, all it did was give you upgrades. So it could have caused you to transform in some way, somehow, that this person never expected would happen. But whatever they did here, their head is in their hand and they're kind of like thinking about which mask they can wear now. What demon they can call on now. Look at those. Looks like demons to me in the back. They could have said something about someone being demonic. Oh, shoot, dang. Yeah, they could have said that this is this Queen of Cups energy here. They could, and this is in reverse. So they could have said this, said that you were like a karmic person, but you're actually sweet, compassionate, and innocent of whatever they said here. This is under healer. Clarify healer, please, Holy Spirit. We have corruption, a bribe, pretentious, superficial. So this person could have been reaching out to a healer or speaking on a healer who's innocent of something. They could have lied and said you did all these things that you didn't do. This was corrupt. This was coercion. They could have actually paid someone to say something or do something here. They could have been bragging about the things that they wanted. I don't know, you guys. Let me get some more information because I just don't want to speak on something that is incorrect. So they could have been saying you are superficial when really you're a sweet, compassionate, innocent healer. Ooh, is it going to come out? It says interfere and intellectual theft. Okay, let's keep going. Interfere. They were trying to intrude, hinder, or block something for a healer. You guys, I cannot make this up. What did I just say? They could have been trying to interfere in your love life. by saying you were superficial. They could have been saying you were fake. They paid somebody. Somebody paid something to someone. Whether this was in exchange for a business, if this, oh. Okay. Somebody could have paid someone to lie. So if somebody could have reached out to somebody on email and told them all these lies about you and then paid them to say something about it, either at their business, online, social media, something like that. So now this person is involved. Clarify future, please, Holy Spirit. What do we need to... That's too many. This deck is so sticky still. Okay, so somebody could have said that you were a prostitute. Oh, a female prostitute who has some sort of sickness, and this was in reverse, so I'm either getting that's not true, or they lied and said you had some sort of illness to this person, and they were trying to make you look ugly. This backfired. Like somebody could have said you were a prostitute and you could have been celibate for like a decade or some crazy thing like that. This was just all part of this thing. So this person may not have got caught for all of the things and people that they've involved in this. Yeah, they've been trying to cause some sort of financial blockage. So we have a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius could be trying to cause some sort of financial blockages for a role model here. So you could have some type of a platform. The person who reached out to block you could have been a Sagittarius, or yeah. Clarify confusion, illusion, please, Holy Spirit. Knowledge, destiny, angel, and union. And these are in reverse. Somebody could have been saying you are... So they were saying, this confusion illusion here, they were saying they have knowledge of you not being an angel because they were in a relationship that went sour or something. And to be careful of you because of karma. So everything they said about you, collective, is actually what they're doing. I keep picking up the same thing here. So somebody reached out to someone and said they had knowledge about something. This was about you. This could have been about you and your connection to spirit. So I'm picking up this has something to do with perhaps tarot readers and an ex or something. I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Clarify change, Holy Spirit. Let's get something for change. Projection in reverse. Somebody was trying to change something by projecting something. This was all projection. I think I just said that, y'all. Come through, Spirit. Empowerment and victory, success. Somebody was trying to create a problem with you empowering people and being successful. So if you are a reader, collective, this is probably going to be for you. This person that you perhaps dated was trying to inject some type of confusion, illusion about you to them. And this is the thing is, I don't know why this person would care. Like, first of all, you know, you've heard that term sheeple, right? Like people who follow others without any kind of regard for truth, honesty, transparency are conforming to someone else leading them basically to wherever, but it's not to the light. So these particular people could be very easily bamboozled. So yeah, I don't know, you guys, like, take this how it resonates for your situation. And yeah, I kind of hope that it doesn't, because this is not all that great at all. I mean, it's not great at all, but all right. Again, the initials JHGUVYT, I, D, and L came out. So these could be somebody's initials. Yeah, somebody did too much. They tried to change something too much here, and it's now, this projection has now backfired. Oh my gosh, hold on, y'all. These cards are way too close to the edge. All right, this could have been a Sagittarius. We had Sag out here twice, Aquarius, Virgo, and Pisces. We have fraud and dirt digging. So somebody could have tried to project something to you, collective, saying that you were maybe a fraud. You were trying to empower, like you are empowering people, but they were trying to say that, no, you're not. They could have said that they, you know, had some sort of inside information that they were trying to give someone. Again, it's just kind of the same message. Someone also could have done some sort of fraud in your name and then pulled it up and said, oh, see, this person's a fraud. Even though it's what they did. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so somebody doesn't want, they were trying to literally take something that you created and some sort of money that you would be making off something. All because, why? Because you set boundaries with this person. This person, I'm picking up like psychopathic energy, you guys. So they were trying to cause some sort of problem for you so you wouldn't make any money. This is backfiring on this person, and they may be having problems with their money now. Okay, one final card for this one. Oh, these cards are still coming out in groups. So they were hopeful, but maybe not anymore. Yeah, because they could have, they were wishing something on your collective that backfired. They could have said they had access to something, or they were trying to access something. And I'm picking up that you're this Sigma energy. This, you could be like an Aries, Leo, Sag, feminine, but you don't have to be, because there's no gender in tarot. So keep that in mind. But you could be fearless. You could be strong. I just heard, I am fearless. I am strong. I am brave. I am unstoppable. I am protected. That's what I just heard from when I pulled the Sigma card. Somebody could have said like you were, there's nothing wrong with this, but this LGBTQIA card came out and it's in reverse. So somebody could have been saying that, again, this is just representative of someone lying on you. Somebody could wear their hair in braids. There could be two men and a female involved. This person could have said that you were off having situations with multiple people. This person was really optimistic this was going to work. Yeah, because they're fucking demonic. I'm sorry, you guys, but I just, This energy is like so gross. They're demonic. This was diabolical. They could have been trying to bind you to something. This person may literally come across to you as literally the devil. The only thing they could be missing is the horns. Seriously. They were trying to spin some sort of illusion. Somebody could have tried to poison somebody. This could be a Capricorn that worked to do this. They could have also been a stalker. They could have tried to surveil you in some way. They could have been, ooh, this Capricorn was trying to isolate you, collective. This devil was trying to isolate you, abandon you. I'm not pulling anymore. I just want to see what else we've got here. Source, candle magic. They could have done some candle magic that backfired, because you could be God's, the Most High's, right-hand man or woman. So essentially this was like the devil going up against God. And God owns the devil. So. Yeah, these people could be like in a cult. This person could be in a cult, association, or some type of association to an organization, coven, something like that. I'm going to pull another deck in a second. Yeah, somebody could have been saying that you were on substances, but you're not. It's in reverse. So, and this was part of this group, coven, cult association. This person could have been doing this in more than like group of people. Yeah, they could have been trying to cause fear to something. Look it. Yeah, they're playing mind games, trying to warn someone to be cautious. Is this the deck? It's so big. Okay, yeah, it is. All right, let's get some more clarification. Where are we at on time? All right. This deck is so big. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Can we get some information for enamor? What else do I need to know? Private relationships. So this is somebody that you were perhaps in a relationship with, that you loved, that you perhaps had unconditional love for this person. Oh my God, y'all. Okay. So you could have had unconditional love for this person, and here all they've done is sit and trash talk you. This is sad. This could be an earth sign. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Accident. Someone could have got into an accident in a wooded area. This could have, with celebrity. Now, you don't have to be, or this person doesn't have to be an actual celebrity in like Hollywood. It could be anybody, even with a platform, somebody that's well known on social media, or well known in like a town or a city or something. Motel, hotel. Somebody could be like either staying or, oh, dang, y'all, these cards just flying out. We have grandparents. I don't like where this is going. You could be being protected from someone here by your passed over loved one, collective. These three cards I'm not going to take because they just, but we have man-made disaster, female, and home. So somebody could have been trying to create a man-made disaster for you, either in your home, cause an accident for you. Yeah, caution. This could have been this cautionary lie somebody did. Can we get some fresh information that's not about what we have on the table, Holy Spirit? Yes, someone's in their field because they're insecure. That could be why they did this. All right, let's clarify. This is definitely clarifying somebody that you were perhaps in a private relationship with. Now, if this doesn't mean what I've said, this particular person could actually have had a private relationship with someone in a hotel or a motel. For money? Or this is what they were saying about you. They could have been putting a lot of energy into this, saying you're insecure and you're taking money to meet people at a hotel. And they knew this, they watched it or something, and they're just enjoying this gossip. People are really, really surprising. It's just so unfortunate that we have to deal with these types of things. This person could have married this person, or could have been married, or... And this is under blocked access. Somebody perhaps didn't want you to get married, so they lied on you. They could have even impersonated you, trying to interfere in your relationship. Something about life insurance. Now, the other thing is that we've got grandparent and life insurance here. This person could have tried to get you, like, kicked out of a family, or a life insurance, a will, something like that. They were lying about this. Whatever they said here, it was gossip and trash talk. And then they turn around and said they hate nothing about you. Or you could hate nothing about this person. You could be like, well, I don't know why they would do this, but I still don't hate them. You know, all we can do really, and I know it's hard, you guys, is extend love to everyone, and just hope that somebody will have a change of heart, somebody will have a change of mind, somebody will find the light, they'll have some type of awakening. You know, that's what we can do, is pray for these people. Pray for these people's healing. Clarify healer, please, Holy Spirit. Whoa, did you see that? SE actual protection. Somebody could have been saying that you, this healer, was like a sidewalk gang. I mean, we've got it out twice now. Prostitute-y. Oh yeah, for sure. And SE actual protection. So they could have been talking about saying you have some sort of something someone needs to be protected against. Ooh, if somebody accessed your medical records, this is major. That's, I think, like a federal offense or something. It's a HIPAA violation, but I don't know if it's federal or state or whatever, but we have accomplice, partner in crime. You destroyed. They were trying to F someone's life up, destroy someone's life. A role model's life. They were trying to make you look ugly. This could have been a fire sign, or somebody that has fire somewhere in their chart, heavily. So they've said you were a prostitute. They said you were, this is like kind of, I feel like the person's energy that I'm picking up on is definitely one of the names that I mentioned here, or one of the initials. Again, you could have been with this person from 2011 to 2020. They could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, Aquarius, and Aries, or a Pisces, or Sagittarius. They could have said you were a fraud or something. They put a lot of energy into this because you broke a contract with them. So they chose to block you and your finances, trying to make you look ugly. And if this backfired, then you could just be like anti-aging, you know, like you could be looking younger and younger, setting the record straight. So whoever this person is here, this is clarifying feminine. This feminine may have received a message from any of the signs that I mentioned, any of the letters in those names or names that I mentioned here. This feminine energy who received some sort of email here about the collective needs to set the record straight and provide this information to the collective. Otherwise, they are going to be an accomplice, and this I'm getting is being investigated. If Spirit didn't want this information that I'm giving you guys out, I would not have received it, okay? So these people could be getting caught for an inside job, or this person who needs to, this feminine who needs to set the record straight about perhaps an email that they got, could be getting caught for doing something here. And I'm getting the only way out for them, because ultimately, collective, you are going to have the final say in something. So let's just say this is being investigated and you are contacted and told, look, your ex did this. The ex you were with from 2011 to 2020 did this, and they've gone and done XYZ behind the scenes to try to block you, your finances, your life, your friends, your this, your that. The only person that's going to keep this person here, this feminine energy here that was contacted through email, the only person that's going to keep them from being a part of this and guilty by association is you. You are going to have the final say in something. So if something looks shady and you can back up the evidence, which it looks like we've got evidence in regards to this, okay? So this person is going to go down with this ship where these people's loose lips are sinking their situation. So what this feminine needs to do is reach out to the collective and tell them, hey, I need to set the record straight because I don't want to be a part of something. I think you should know that so-and-so contacted me in an email and said this, that, or the other. That looks like it's going to be the only way out for this person, because if you want this person charged, they will be charged. Especially if this person's a reader. And again, I love all people. I love people that are readers and actually are like legitimate and doing what they can to help the collective. So I don't like to actually sit and talk about readers. It's not to any one particular reader, but there could be a situation like this where this feminine needs to do the right thing and set the record straight. They could have information about a Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, or is that, yeah, I think that's it. And we have mind control. So somebody was manipulating. This feminine needs to reach out and set the record straight about this manipulation that they have been made in, they have been brought into. This could have been by a Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody doesn't, this could be your energy, or this Sagittarius doesn't want to hear this manipulation be clarified or set straight. Okay, let's clarify confusion, illusion. But this is in the future here. So in the future, somebody here, this feminine energy, really needs to clarify something to the collective about what these people have been saying or this person has said behind the scenes about you. This person needs to set the record straight. They need to do the right thing. Oh, because yeah, there's some sort of, I'm not taking these, but there's some sort of evidence that is going to be game over for these people. And I keep getting this person is the key. Whoever received this email is actually the one who can end this situation. We have neighborhood. There could be evidence that somebody, this inside job has something to do with your neighborhood. These people are getting caught. They could like live next door. These people are the ones that are part of this confusion illusion. Yeah, they could have, this Sagittarius could have been a fake friend. This person could be literally the devil. You may know this. You may have cut contact with this person because you felt like you could see into their dark soul, is what I'm getting. Or this Sagittarius worked with like a Capricorn, perhaps, to be a fake friend, to even come to your home, pretend to be your friend. Yeah, these people are game over. This confusion illusion is over. Or this is going to be wrapping up real soon. You could be getting messages about this. Yeah, because you're innocent, collective. You're actually legitimate, and you need to hold your head high. That's too many. Getting played. Yes, somebody got played here with some confusion illusion about an innocent person. This was manipulation, lies, and control. This person's intuition could have already said, hey, this doesn't feel right. Like, if you're this feminine and you received an email from somebody, you don't have to be, but it could be. Your intuition could have said, oh, this isn't good. Like, I'm feeling like this is not making sense or something. Yeah, if you have dealt with this situation, it is really important that you tell this person. You could be the key to solving a case or something about something. Your intuition and your gifts could be telling you something wasn't right. Ooh, something about substances. Obstacles, mountains. So somebody could have been trying to cause like a mountain of obstacles for you, saying that something about illicit substances. Clarify change. Yeah. So things are going to change for you, this angelic, knowledgeable, empowered, Queen of Cups like energy. You're going to be victorious against this fraud that's been said, this dirt that people are talking about here. That's not true. And fraud is in reverse. I just turned it around so I could read it. All right, can I get some more information, Holy Spirit, for change? Yeah, something's about to change for these organized criminals. These organized criminals could be involved in some sort of fraud. They could have fraudulently made up things about you and then said, oh, look, this person's doing this, that, or the other. And it was all fraud. It was all fake to cause some sort of obstacles. It was a projection. We have debt. Somebody wanted you to be in debt. They wanted you to have perhaps money problems. They could have said you did fraud because you were in debt or something. Because this person was envious of something going on in your life. All right, let's clarify Ice Queen. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we need to know about this Ice Queen? Runaway. Cleanup. Somebody's trying to clean something up now and run away because you've been successful at something. Somebody could have been trying to block some sort of money or fortune that was supposed to be coming in. And now that you've been successfully, you may have received some type of a fortune. This could have been an inheritance. This could have been just a good job, a good opportunity. This could have been a will, inheritance. I don't know, something. This could have been from family. So this could be family money that they didn't want you to access. You could be receiving this. Somebody could be like trying to say they're protecting their family. This could be what, wait a minute. This person is trying to clean things up by claiming they have to protect their family. Against who? There's no way that... These people could be fraudulently saying that they have to protect themselves from you or something. They're trying to protect them and their family, fighting for what they love. This is all to do some type of fraud. This is organized crime. Hold on, all these are in reverse. Trash, yeah. These people could be getting rid of things. They could be, you know, taking out the trash. They could be just trash. Oh, and now we have landfill on the bottom of the deck. So these people could be trying to get rid of things in the landfill. What else do we need to know about this queen? Wow, queen of, or ice queen. Why was I about to say? Yeah, anyway, love story. Once upon a time. You may know who this is, collective. This trash could be somebody you actually thought you had like a once upon a time love story with. This person's involved in organized crime. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Depression. Someone could be depressed because they were unsuccessful when it came to something, and they are depressed when it comes to love. So this is what they did. They did this because they were depressed about you walking away from them. You could be this female, or this is a female. Police. So somebody is involved in organized crime. They were depressed that you walked away from them, that you set boundaries with them when it came to your relationship or something. So they could have even gone to the police. They could have made up fake police reports. So we have fraud here. Surveillance. Okay, so this person could be depressed because they're getting caught lying to police. They could be caught on surveillance. One more for Ice Queen, please. Betrayal. Yeah, this was a betrayal. Y'all, I can't make it up. This was deceitful. They did this to backstab you because you set boundaries with them. They're not to be trusted. Be careful. And now they know they effed up. This is what got them caught. Is this surveillance. And their involvement of so many people. Because remember, I said loose lips sink. Why do I keep saying that? Loose lips sink ships. Yeah. They know they effed up. And now they're facing some type of ending. I would like for this to be a transformative type of death, but I'm getting that, yeah, this was revenge, y'all. This was revenge. I'm getting if this person could have actually like enacted some sort of pain on you, they would have. We have toxic. I thought that one came out, but it was toxic. So this person could have been really toxic. Look at this. Oh, we have affair. So you could have left this person because they were having an affair. And you knew it. You may not have said anything to them. You could have just cut them off completely and been like, don't call me ever again. And they could have been like blindsided by this and not realized. And then maybe they start thinking about it. They had tunnel vision on this affair. They were trying to keep this in the dark. Yeah, they were keeping someone a secret. Y'all, I can't make this up. They could have been married to this person, this partner, this spouse. They were keeping them a secret. They could have had an affair with this person, but it wasn't. Like, they could have said you were the other person, and you could have been with this person from 2011 to 2020. Seriously, like, they could have been having an affair with and keeping the fact that they were married a secret. Wow. Or they were keeping you a secret from their wife, saying they were having an affair with you, even though you thought you were the main person. So this person's out here cheating, and you set boundaries with them because you find out, and they want to get revenge on you. And so now they're doing the most to make your life miserable when they were the one that was freaking married. They're the one that was getting together with people in motels, hotels, or something like that. Whatever they said you were doing, it's what they were doing. I can't stress that enough, you guys. You could have also thought this person was crazy for what they did. And I feel like this is like outer space, like out to lunch. Somebody is like, it's crazy to me that somebody could do this, and they were the one that was in the wrong. Yeah, they're the one that was neglecting this relationship. They were the one who was abusing this relationship. They could have been, with lies. Y'all, I can't. This person was neglecting this relationship with you and lying to you. And now they're trying to cover this up, or they were trying to cover it up. Ooh, trapped. Somebody could be worried about going to jail. Somebody could have also, every time these two cards come out together, which is more frequent than I would like, this person could have told you this was part of this thing. This person could have warned you, told you, if you leave me, I will make your life a living hell. I will try to destroy your life. And now they're keeping a promise. And they're trying to trap you. They could have called the police and tried to get you put in jail, but this person is now going to jail. They're trying to cover something up because they know what they did is going to trap them. This person could be a caregiver, or somebody is a caregiver. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? One more, please. We have fraud. Hold on. Emotional intelligence. What else, Holy Spirit? Couple. So this couple thought they were smart. They thought they were smart with some type of fraud that they did. This could have been to do something to you. This couple is trying to cover up the fraud that they did here because they're trapped. They know they're trapped and they could be going to jail for this fraud? Impersonating you, lying to others about you, slander, defamation of character, libel, so slander with libel, which is like online. It's not like somebody told people in person, but they could have done that too. This person could have already been in jail at some point. So now they don't want to go back to jail. Their partner could be facing jail too. Yeah, they could be traveling to jail. Okay, let's get one more. Where are we at on time? Oh, damn. All right. Faked passing. Somebody could literally be traveling somewhere because they're trying to cover something up, the fact that they did fraud. And they're going to travel and then like disappear and get a new identity. Fake their passing. But there's also something here about life insurance. And I don't know what that is. Creed. Somebody could have done something for life insurance money. Somebody could be trying to flee, travel on a boat to do something secretly. Because their ego is too big. Because there's a recording, something's being revealed, a recording about what they said, what they did. And they're trying to run away from this. Total drama. They don't want this being dug up. About the trash that they've started. They could have been expecting a new beginning. They could be like sucking your energy, you guys. This person could be a complete energy vampire. All right. I want to get just a couple more. Oh my God, what is going on with my hands today, y'all? All right. My hands are a little sore because I've been shuffling, breaking decks in the last few days, and I have like, yeah, anyway. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we just get 7 cards, please? Tell me about this enamor. Put in play, leap of faith, initiation process, situation or action, bringing potential into reality. So somebody chose to put this situation in action. They chose to take a leap of faith and initiate whatever it was that they were trying to do with the situation or action. They knew it had potential, but they screwed themselves up by doing this. The number 56 could be significant. Someone could be born in 1956 or 63. Where there is smoke, there is fire. It says there's probably some truth to it, even if it hasn't been fully proven yet. Suspicious or negative activity. Somebody could be born in 1979. Boundary violations. Okay, it says constantly interrupts, overshares, or blurs personal and professional lines, making others uncomfortable. Kismet. Invisible threads of destiny that pull people, even events or moments together in perfect, often mysterious timing. Yeah, something happened here where this person reached out to someone and the timing is very mysterious about how something transpired. And the card says, where there is smoke, there is fire. So this person, it's leading back to them, that they're the ones who took this leap of faith. They could have been saying, again, helicopter tries to protect someone but ends up hurting them, either directly or indirectly, overprotective. So this person could have reached out to someone here in email and said, I'm just trying to protect you. You're going to end up getting hurt by this person. I'm just trying to be protective. Whatever they did here, the timing of it was very obvious that they were trying to cause problems. Oh my goodness. This is, okay, wow. Gravy train, free ride, easy money, little effort, big rewards, benefiting from others' work or from luck, overindulgence. Somebody could have been paid money to do this self-destructive behavior. And so basically the minute they chose to take this money, which was a lot of money for little effort, they actually signed their DEATH certificate. This was, I can't say the word on YouTube, SUICIDE. They sealed their fate when they chose to do this, when they chose to take money to do something destructive to you. It says desperation masked as power, toxic entanglement, and hopelessness. This particular person now, they were acting out of desperation to cause some sort of toxic issue with you and this person that they emailed about you. Something about 1992. Somebody could be born in 1992. Someone could be born in January or February 1992. All right, clarify distant future, please. This is quite clear, you guys. Holy Spirit, Hall of Fame, Mr. 3000, quest to prove oneself, pressure of expectations, second chances and new beginnings, elite achievement, winning. This person did this because they were trying to prove themselves to some type of an organization. Somebody could have come in and wanted a second chance or a new beginning, because then this would allow them to win something. Clarify confusion illusion. Grooming. Calculated process in building. Y'all, this person came in a calculated way and spent time building trust with you in order to exploit or abuse you later. This particular person, you know who this is, collective. You could already know that this person was trying to get you to open up. They could have been recording everything that you were saying. This person is a snake. They could have been twisting your words. They could have been taking the things that you were saying and sharing them with other people. This was their attempt to prove themselves under some type of pressure of an expectation. This person, you could have given this person a second chance. They were trying to collect information on you so they could use it against you later. This could have started something about 2022. Could have been significant. January of 2022. Okay, let's clarify confusion illusion. High value. So you could stand out above the rest. You could be an irreplaceable, you're not the ordinary person. This person could be finding this out now. They were trying to groom someone. You could have come out on top after the situation. Yeah, this person, first of all, somebody here was trying to have their cake and eat it too. We have self-actualized, comes into full acceptance of their unique identity, values, and potential, lives authentically and confidently. So the only thing this person found out is that you're high value, and they're having to accept the fact that you are who you say you are, that you're a unique individual with a lot of potential, and you live authentically and confidently. This person could have been greedy. They wanted money. They didn't care about anything else. This person's going to burn in H-E-double-L. Someone could be born in July, February 18th, something about 1998. Someone could be born July 1998, or something significant happened in 1998. Egregore. The collective belief, emotion, and energy created by a group. They shield from consequences, fueled influence. So this person did what they did. They were paid to do it. They had no regard for the collective. They did this, and all they did was sign their own death certificate. This was part of an organization, a group. This was something that was created by a group of people, an idea, a thought. And they could have been told, you're going to be shielded from any consequences. So whatever you do here to the collective, don't worry, you're going to be fine. I got your back. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry, we're protecting you. Now, I just got something else. You could have had a dream about this person, and you could have felt like this person was astral projecting into your dreams. You could have had, now this is interesting. We have the name Jay or even Steve, remember? And then we have something about a hug, something about the gut. Something about a guy, G-U-Y, we have that out here. Somebody's name could be Ty. Anyway, so yeah, so like those are names that could be significant in this situation. And again, the dates, 2011 through 2020. Somebody could be like a transplant. You could be such a kind, caring, loving individual. You could have offered to give like a kidney to someone or something. It's time to reclaim your power, collective. Let them eat cake. These people, this society is out of touch, acting superior while others suffer, showing off wealth and being callous. This was a bad deal that they did here. This was a really bad deal. Terms that were unfair and unbalanced. Something here was your relationship with this person, this friend. Hold on, y'all.
Let's see.
All right. So let's go ahead and yeah, whatever your relationship was with this person, it was unbalanced. It was unfair. It lacked mutual benefit. Like, so you could have been the only one that was ever sharing. You could have been the only one that was caring. You could have been the only one that was like legitimate in this situation. You could have started to see what was going on here. Whatever they did only favored their side of things. So they could have been lying on you. Someone could be 43. All right, so let's go ahead and get a quick positive message, you guys, because I do want to end this with something positive. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What time is it? Y'all, the day has just flown by. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:20. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we need to know for a final message for this reading? Palm, destiny. 18, something about the number 18. There is power in your palm. What are you passionate about? Have you thought about your purpose? This card is calling your attention back to yourself and your destiny. Prepare for fated events and moments that seem out of your control. You may notice an increase in coincidences, and things may align in ways that seem to be impossible. These forces are pushing you towards your destiny. You are being nudged to follow your soul's calling. If you don't know what that is, take some time to think about what you are drawn to and what you enjoy. Meditate and connect with your higher self for further guidance. You may experience not so random connections that lead you exactly where you are destined to be. This card also indicates heightened intuition and spiritual senses. You could be feeling like you are destined for more, but not quite sure what that may look like. Accept that you don't have an explanation for everything and allow the universe to work its magic and guide you. Fate is stepping in and leading you to your next phase. So there could be some significant fated events that are occurring. You could be discovering your purpose through these events. These events could be enhancing your spiritual guidance and gifts. Somebody could be born on the 18th, and this also is a 9, so that is the Hermit in Tarot. So you may be needing to do some soul searching at this time, and to go outside, maybe meditate, touch grass, as they say. All right, you guys. I hope this reading helped. If you guys like the way I read, please do like the reading. It really helps get these messages out to others, and I really appreciate it. And if you guys would like to subscribe, I would love to have you as part of the family. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Again, remember, these are general collective messages, okay? So not everything's going to resonate, and please understand, please understand that. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.